Hey, this is C.R. Richards coming to you from the Breckenridge Brewery on Groovey.TV.
Whoa! You've done this before. Hey, this is Groovy. I'm here with C.R. Richards here at Breckenridge Brewery. We're talking about Denver Comic Con. How the heck are you?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, you having fun? I always have fun.
I can tell. It's going to be fun.
So you write these awesome books. Let's start with this one.
All right.
Tell me about this. What goes on in this one?
This one is a epic fantasy. It's the first in this series, and it's based on the premise of what if the Earth was slammed by a cataclysmic event, and it tilted on its axis and just wiped out everything. The only thing left were the residual emotions of people who used to live here, you and me. Wow. And these emotions formed two different entities, good and evil. And they decided to start over. They split up the world, and then they just are fighting over for the balance of power. My story takes place on the last contested continent. So evil is trying to take it back from good, and it revolves around the young man who is good's champion. So yeah, it was pretty interesting to write. I think the funnest part for me is good isn't really all good. It's pretty, brutal and bloodthirsty. So that's part of the inner conflict for my character. He's a young man from a small harbor town. He's never been around warriors or fighting. And it's pretty much a moral ethic for him, a moral problem, when he loses control and the ring takes over and he starts killing at random. Oh, wow. And I got to say at this point, can you tell that I'm a huge horror fan? So these are kind of dark books. I'll warn you up front.
I'm a huge horror fan, too.
Are you too? I'm a member of the Horror Writers Association, so I do write horror as well as the dark fantasies. Okay.
So what was the catalyst for this story? Where did it come from?
Well, all my stories start off with these vivid dreams I have. I know, I tell people that, and they kind of start to worry about me. But this one started off with a young man kneeling by his mother's graveside, and I could tell it took place like in the 1700s in Scotland, and a man was standing over him, and he was obviously a Spaniard, and I got to wondering, okay, who are these people and what's their story in this dream? So that's how I came up with the idea for this series.
That is awesome. You saw a scene, all of a sudden the comics stride, the Earth tips on its ass, and then there's emotions running wild. It's crazy.
I'm thinking Liam Neeson will play the main role. No, I'm
kidding. I think that'd be amazing.
It would be awesome.
I want to see the movie now.
Me too.
Someone buy the rights for $10 million right now.
Awesome.
So you're going to be at the con. You're going to be tabling.
Yes.
This book will be here there as well.
Yes, this was my last release, and
it's called The Abs of Doom.
It is The Abs of Doom, or AKA the Hot Elf. And they're really popular with the ladies. I get a lot of compliments on him. But this is an urban fantasy about the Seelie, if you're familiar with the Seelie courts and elves and elementals. This set of families, there's 4 families, and they kind of make up a crime family unit. They sided with the wrong side against the main Seelie court in an ancient war, so they were banned to the earth to stay in the human realm. And of course they decided to take over governments covertly and run crime families. So
with their shirts off.
With their shirts off. All of them have to have their shirts off. And this
Prime Minister, your abs today look wonderful.
Put the glitter on them. Make sure the glitter's nice and thick on there. But this guy, he decides he's called Pariah because he decides to break away and he wants to live his own life away from his crime family. So he actually disrupts a coup one night for that somebody's trying to take over one of the crime families, and they pin a murder on him. So it's about them sending a demon hunter after him to try to catch him. So
Super cool.
these were dark.
I'm a big fan. I'll just cover the cover with something else. Mechanics Illustrated. I don't even know. Zen in the art of something.
That's right.
So, what else are you gonna be having at your booth at the con?
I'm gonna have swags, and you'll be able to find me. I'm gonna have this huge lion head banner behind me, and of course the hot elf. It's gonna be beckoning the ladies to me. So
Giant inflatable guy.
So I'm hoping that's enough to draw people in.
Do you know your booth number?
I don't know it yet.
Okay.
No.
Right on.
But we're hoping to find out soon. So
There's somewhere in the convention.
yeah, somewhere in the convention, I'll find it.
Look for this guy.
Yeah, that's right.
Come to my booth. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Hey, it's Groovey. I'm here to see our Richards. We were at Breckenridge Brewery talking about Denver Comic Con. Bye.
Bye. See you there.